Hey guys, welcome back to RC4Us. I'm Mike, and today I'm here with my Kraton EXB to see if I can solve a problem I'm sure that plagues many of us. The wing mount in the rear snapping. I do it more times than I care to admit, probably. Always end up breaking the bolts off and then snapping the wing mount. Now, the one that's actually on here right now is brand new, so no issues there. But I found a new design by RPM that I think may be a cool design. It incorporates a skid plate underneath in the back, and that ties into their new redesigned actual wing mount itself. It's way different than the other ones. Looking this stuff over, I almost feel you could probably keep your original ARRMA wing mount, because this goes in like on the Outcast, where the Outcast wing mount or wheelie bar goes. That's where this brace goes in. It bolts in up there through the riser screws, and then it attaches to this lower skid plate that extends out and up behind the D block, and it just locks in with a couple M3 screws and attaches to the wing mount and put your wing back on. So I'm gonna install this today and see how it works out. I got the instructions here, everything that it comes with. The part number for this is going to be, in case anybody's interested, I'll link it below. The part number is RPM number 81802. You guys need that, I'll link it in the descriptions. Now, I got it through my local hobby shop, Smokestack Hobby Shop. They do ship all over, and I know they got plenty of these in when they ordered these in for me, so you can get them there for sure. I think Horizon may have them too, I'm not real sure. I did look for them on Amazon, was a no-go, so I think only hobby shops or RC retailers have them. So I guess every time I work on this thing, I like the wheels off. So let me get the body off and the wheels off and everything ready to go, and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, I'm back. I got the wheels off of it, ready to go. See if I can get this camera to see this a little better. So I did show you the package, but I don't think I showed you all the parts that it actually comes with. So there's the instructions that it comes with. So your left and your right wing mount. This is the support from the skid plate to these towers. They also come with a few M4 screws that actually hold the diff case on to give you a little bit longer than factory. I already use longer than these even in my rigs. There's plenty of room for longer screws, so I feel like it holds it in better. And these M3 screws are what goes through the lower skid plate to hold this brace on. So the instructions say to get all this stuff off, and once you get it off, then you start by assembling one side and going to the next. So I'm gonna go ahead and do just that. I'm gonna set the camera back over there and I'll zip all this stuff off for you. So give me just 1 second to set all this back up. Okay guys, so first thing I'm gonna do is pull the wing mount off, so I got room to get in here so I can get the screws that go through the wing mount through the tower out, and then I'll flip it around and get the bracing off so I can pull the whole wing mount off. wing mount off, which I said still in good shape. Now, I guess I wasn't counting on this when I was telling you what I was going to take off, but I have the M2C rear tower support, so that had to come off for me to get the wing mount out. If you don't have that, you won't have that problem. So wasn't really a problem, just something else to take off. So now, from what the instructions say to do, is to start putting this side in and get the brace lined up. They have you do all that first, but I think I'm going to do a little differently. I think while that wing mount is off and I can have this laying on this tower so it doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to pull the rear skid plate off first, and I'm going to actually attach the rear skid plate first and then come back up to the top and start putting the wing mount in. So let me get this flipped over and get the diff case unbolted and get this skid plate on, and then I'll bring you back to the next step of starting to install the actual wing mounts and how they go. Give me just 1 second. It's just missing the D block, which I think is good. It's going to be good support right there. If it hits, that's what's going to hit. So I think that's a good idea. So I guess what's going to be next is to get this locked down into here, and then looks like this wing mount will come in and we can start attaching it. Now this is where I said I'm fairly certain that the factory wing mount would still technically work, because this just snaps in like that, and then these risers, I don't know what that was, a nut. My nut went flying, guys. So that is just the riser, and you're going to eliminate these posts in the middle as well. So basically pull the screws out and the retainers off, and then they got you using these screws. No, you reuse these screws. Those are for the bottom to attach your wing mount risers. So I guess my next step is to start mocking it up. So let me get this the rest of the way apart and start getting these attached. And once I get these attached and get this screwed on, then I'll go ahead and get my tower support back on and get my cross screws through, and then I'll bring you back before I actually screw the wing down so you can get a good look at everything. Alright guys, so I got the old wing mount off, the old skid plate that I did have on it, the RPM one. Now this skid plate that's integrated into this is pretty much just like this. It's made for the V5 chassis to fit, the big wide cutout. But it came out really nice. It looks really good. Seems to be super sturdy. So you guys get a better view of it. Super sturdy. Went together just like it should. Now I do have to admit, putting this together, I really do feel like you could technically leave these in if you wanted to, because it just bolts in where these go. That brace in the middle takes the place of these, or I guess if you had an outcast, it would take the place of the wheelie bar. So yeah, so let me get the actual wing on it and the wheels on it, and I'll bring you back for just a once over of it all put back together, and that'll be enough of it. Okay guys, so it's all back together, wings back on, tires back on, it's ready to go rip. So be looking for a video that's going to be testing the, I guess not testing because we all know they're good, but first run with the M2C front and rear shock tower brace. Now we've also added in this RPM mount. Again, as you can see, it fits in there real nicely, locks all in, works out pretty nice. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. I don't want to make it some stupid long video. This was just a quick video and an overview of this new RPM wing mount in case anybody gets one or wants one. I know I got it. I looked on YouTube, nothing. So I thought I'd get something out there that did show it. Again, this was RPM HD wing mount system for 6S versions, Kraton and related models. It says part number 81802. Now I will say, because I have some ARRMA Typhons, this isn't going to work on any of your low profile mounted wings, your ARRMA Italians, your Typhons. It's that rod that locks all that in is just not gonna, it's gonna be too long. It's engineered for the high mount. So I guess I could use it on my Typhons because I use the high wing mount. Like the TLR Typhon uses the high wing mount, even the new one. So you could use it in that instance, but generally the Typhon's not going to be one, or the Italian, this isn't going to work out. And I haven't seen anything that they have one for the low pro model just yet. So that's all the info I got, guys. Okay guys, that's going to wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I can get some likes out of this. Remember to subscribe. I hope this will help your problem in the future. If you break any of these wing mounts like I have, and just be on the lookout for the run video of this. And I got some more videos in the works. I got an Outcast Elite Lightning Basher that I'm about to build out of a bunch of M2C parts, all carbon fiber stuff from Basher Queen. I'm going to be using one of these wing mounts. Going to put a Max 6 in it. It's going to be pretty epic, so be watching. I'm going to be starting that this weekend. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends we're here. I'm Mike, and this is RC4Us.